Good evening, everyone. Hi. So being on stage is way out of my comfort zone, but I understand they'll be overcome by the blood of the Lamb and the word of our testimonies. Addiction is something that has been a part of my world long before I could talk. My father was a heroin addict, and trauma shaped my world from the time that I was in my mother's womb. It's as if the odds were against me from the beginning. Growing up, I was curious about everything. I tried my first cigarette at age 5. I drank my first beer in 6th grade, and I was a certified weed smoker by the time I was 12. In high school, I dabbled with a few hard drugs once or twice, but it wasn't until my late 20s that I hit rock bottom. I had just graduated college, had my 3rd child, and was going through a devastating separation during my first marriage. Postpartum depression had its grips on me. In a desperation, I turned to drugs, meth, to try and stay afloat. Things turned from bad to worse in a 2-year period of time, and I lost everything, and was homeless in the streets of Stockton. In order to evade the nightmare that I had found myself in, I went into hiding, then into a 16-month drug rehabilitation center, which brought me here to Sacramento. Several years of sobriety passed, but my past came back to haunt me. I was 9 months pregnant with my 4th child when I had to face the potential consequences of my poor choices. 3 felony charges were on my plate. At this point, I was finally at a place in my life where, after so much suffering, I could see beauty even in darkness. Strength, honesty, transparency, and humility had become a great part of my character as I began to heal and truly love myself. The burden of carrying the weight of my past was overbearing, and conviction gripped my spirit. Against the advice of those around me, I listened to my heart and admitted to my wrongdoing and was ready to face the music. By God's grace, as I faced the district attorney and judge, my case was miraculously dismissed. I realized the great importance in this moment of accountability. And when it comes to overcoming addiction, accountability is a vital part of the process. Life isn't always easy. I have my ups and I have my downs, we all do. But I can say that now, finally, I am free. I'm at a place where my desire to live a life of purpose and to set a living example for my 5 precious babies far supersedes my desire to use. My past doesn't define me, but it has helped shape me into the person that I am today. I still have big dreams, visions, and goals, and God is not done with me yet. Things may have been delayed, but delay does not mean denial. I've learned that when we put our pride aside and surrender everything to our Creator, it is then that the chains that once held us captive no longer keep us bound. No matter what we face, when we choose to be honest with ourselves and those around us, is when life actually becomes worth living. All of our stories may be different, but we all have a story. If we only truly understood that the key to overcoming anything and everything all starts with love.